This year is going to be about organizing your thoughts, but also having the courage to abandon ones that no longer serve you. Yeah, we've all had that idea that we thought was great, and it might be a great idea, but maybe that idea is for you and your personal growth. You could share 1,000,001 ideas with the world, but sometimes they just don't stick. So you might have to abandon that thought to make way for new thoughts. When those new thoughts come into your life, really take time to structure those thoughts. Build a battle plan, create a vision board, do whatever you have to do to structure those thoughts. Because when you structure thoughts and organize your thoughts, so forth and so on, you make way for new things to come in to add on to those thoughts. Yeah, so we all sit down and write down a bunch of ideas on a piece of paper and maybe toss them into a book and say we'll get back to it tomorrow. And we do. But we spend a little time looking through all of them trying to figure out which page is page 1, which page is page 2. So the message for you, if you resonate with this, is organize your thoughts. Build a structure around them. Present your ideas to the world. But if you keep trying, and that idea, even though it may be beautiful, even though it may bring forth life, if it's not clicking with the world, that's your soul telling you, the universe, even though I don't like to say that word much, you know what I'm saying? The universe, so forth and so on, telling you that it's a great idea, but you're going to have to, put it to the back burner or discard that idea. Or maybe just put it in the back of the notebook until it's time to pull it out again. Because some of the greatest ideas, some of the greatest thoughts in the world don't really go platinum at first. How many times have you seen people create an album and they put that album out there and no one really pays attention to it? It's a solid album, it's beautiful. But they just put it to the wayside thinking that no one else is going to like it. And then they have that one solo album that comes out and it's just amazing. And then over the years, people go back and look at that original album and they fall in love with it. And then it becomes one of the most popular albums of that person's career. Sometimes you got to put thoughts on the back burner. And sometimes you got to discard what no longer serves you. I'm not saying that you got to give up the idea. Just, toss it to the back burner, okay? But yeah, there's a couple things that you might have to discard in 2025. We're going to be moving really into a vibe of us, into a vibe of community, into a vibe of moving